So today we're on day 36 for literacy, and you have a new text to read and some text-dependent questions, as well as a little activity with unknown vocabulary. So let's go ahead and read our article. So it is a billion animals caught in Australia's fires, some may go extinct. So if you remember back for IB Night of Kindness, we were raising money for koala bears because a lot of koalas' habitats got damaged by these really brutal Australian fires. So we're going to go ahead and read a little article talking about that and the effects. The dunnart lives on Australia's Kangaroo Island. The mouse-sized mammal is not well known. Still, it may be the most special mammal in the area. 1/3 of Kangaroo Island has burned. The island is still on fire. Before the fires, the dunnart was already endangered. Even some dunnart rescues had never seen one. Now they fear they never will. The whole area where the dunnarts are known to live has burned. The entire range of the species has been burned, said Rosemary Honan, an ecologist. She studies the Kangaroo Island dunnart. The mammal, she said, is in real danger of extinction. Fires are sweeping across Australia. They are the worst to ever hit the continent. More than 1 billion animals have been affected or killed, said the University of Sydney. Some of them are found nowhere else on Earth. Bugs and cattle are dying. Manu Saunders is an insect scientist. She said that many ecologically important animals could be lost. Even if individuals survive, their habitats could be gone. They'll die anyway, she said. Christopher Dickman is an ecologist. He said the loss may never be undone. Then there are all the insects. Bugs serve as food, clear dead matter, and spread the pollen of plants. Now tens of millions of bugs are being burned alive. Some may vanish without ever being discovered. Wild animals are not the only animals suffering. Thousands of cattle have been lost. The Australian government says 100,000 cattle will die in the fires. Surviving animals will struggle in the burned land. They will have a hard time finding food or protection. They are also at risk of illness. Dunnarts are in danger. On Kangaroo Island, conservationists work hard to protect endangered animals. Now their efforts might be undone. The situation looks bad for Kangaroo Island dunnarts. The mammal is quite rare. It's been detected just 40 times. Since 1990, there have only been seen in a small western pocket of the island, Honan says. Kangaroo Island Land for Wildlife is a conservation group. It uses remote cameras to watch the dunnart. Its machines were melted by fires. Some photos of surviving dunnarts were caught, though. After the fires end, Honan and other experts said surviving animals will need help. Vegetation will need to be replanted. Non-native predators must be removed. Climate change needs to be addressed. Some say there must be more government action on climate change. Dickman says that scientists feel the world is watching Australia. The continent is quite dry. The effects of climate change were expected to appear there first. There's a sense of even greater responsibility in some ways, he said. That responsibility should extend to the dunnart, Honan said, even if it is not a national icon. Biodiversity is part of what makes planet Earth planet Earth. It's our heritage. It's our richness, she said. All right, so now let's look at our questions. The first one says, a main idea of the article is that many animals were badly affected in Australia's fires. Which key detail from the article supports this article's main idea? So you're finding a key detail to support that main idea. The second one, read the following paragraph from the section, Bugs and Cattle are Dying. Surviving animals will struggle in the burned land. They will have a hard time finding food or protection. They're also at risk of illness. What is the main idea, or what this paragraph is mostly about? Remember, you can go back in, and we're looking at bugs and cattle are dying right here. So rereading this paragraph. Next, how did the fires in Australia affect the dunnarts? So, what happened to the dunnarts because of the fires? Next question, why did people think Australia would feel the effects of climate change first? And then lastly, you're going to pick a word that while reading maybe was unfamiliar before to you. You're going to type your word here. Then you're going to define your word. So in this box, you'll put the definition in your own words. Here you'll put your strategy on how you found the definition of the word, whether it be using context clues, any affixes or affixes, root words, or a dictionary. And then you're going to find some synonyms or words that mean the same as this word. And then you are all done. So that is literacy for today.